Recent years have seen an important increase in international recognition of Mexican universities, led by the National Autonomous University of Mexico. This explains the interest shown by students from Latin America and other parts of the world in attending Mexican institutions of higher education. We should add that educational systems in Mexico have similar features to those of most countries in the world. This fact allows for mobility and exchange processes that are increasingly necessary in a world of growing interdependency. Compulsory education in Mexico includes preschool, elementary and middle schools, totaling 12 years of what is now called basic education. After this stage, what follows is the bachillerato or high school, a 3-year process required for admission to university-level studies. A student that enrolls in higher education is usually 18 years old and has had from 13 to 15 years of formal schooling. Mexican legislation establishes countrywide educational norms. University and other educational institutions have common criteria regarding the requirements and general features of professional degrees as well as the modalities in which they are taught. Higher education is also divided into different modalities and levels. The first modality is known as technical, professional, or higher technical education. These courses of study belong to the category of terminal degrees, and the program lasts 2 to 3 years. In some cases, it is possible to continue with additional coursework to obtain a BA degree. This is the main modality in higher education and is offered mainly at universities and technological institutes. Also at the undergraduate level, we find teachers' colleges called normal schools, which train future basic education teachers. Finally, there are various graduate study options known as specializations, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees. The last two require students to write theses or dissertations to obtain their degrees. In order to receive an undergraduate degree, students must also complete a 6-month social service program for the community at the end of their coursework. Social service is a formula that develops the sense of social responsibility of the graduating student, who will return something to society while experiencing certain aspects of his profession. Higher education in Mexico is provided by both private and public institutions of a general or specialized nature. There are over 1,000 institutions of higher education in Mexico. These include 46 public state universities, over 200 teachers' colleges, the 80 polytechnic and technological institutes, and the National Pedagogical University Network, comprising 76 campuses countrywide. About 70% of students at this level are enrolled at public education centers, while the rest attend private institutions. The federal government, through the Ministry of Public Education, coordinates and supervises the higher education system. Although it is primarily composed of public autonomous universities, all institutions are subject to federal and state laws. The history of Mexican national education, as well as the challenges for the country's development, explain the efforts to promote higher education. This shows the need to preserve and foster the basic features of education according to constitutional principles. Public higher education institutions offer free, non-denominational education. Moreover, recent educational policies are geared to increasing financial support programs, 53% of which benefit women. Some modalities provide support for underprivileged social groups, such as the intercultural universities, while efforts are being made to increase enrollment in technical professional education. There have also been recent efforts to link universities to business and, of course, to broaden coverage through updated programs using information and communication technologies.